Oo nga, fucking god. I don't know, dude. There's so much to do. What the fuck is this? So. Oh my god. Bro, there's still so much. Hmm. Mm. Ah, fucked up. Fucked up. Everything's so fucked up. How do I even get all this, bro? It's a gift? Oh my god, there's still plenty of this. I don't know, man. Oh, shit! Ooh, bam, bam. There's no way, bro. There's just no way. How? Should I do with this? Oh my god. There's not enough. There's just not enough space. I don't know what to do. I really don't. Mm. Oof. What did I do? Bro, at least let me sell some stuff. Oh my god. What the fuck? Oof. Oh my god. What the fuck?
To lose. You don't need to take these risks.
No. I mean, you maintain that 5k lead still at 25 minutes in. It's not as massive as you'd expect it to be, for sure. Like, it is still somewhat manageable overall. And, you know, your Aegis is set to expire. You might as well just wait for next Roche.
Okay. They might go after him again. Natsumi's just north of him. If he shows himself, it could be very bad for GPK. He's got help around him. Miero's coming. So is Kataomi. This could be bait now. GPK baiting them. Roar is there. GPK though!
Ooh.
He melts too quick! The bait was laid, but they forgot the trap!
Yup. I mean, look, I thought it would be a rough move because there's a tier 1 right there. Again, the burst window, once you get the Roar off, is just massive still onto the Pangolier, especially since you weren't quite there in time for Miero to even use the pipe.
Heritage. They're moving over. Skem's going to get vision here. Page around. They're not going to be close enough, though. Kiritich does sense he might have been in a bit of danger. Gets out of there.
And that's 1 out of, what, 4 kills? Right? That I was saying to even out the game. Every single time you get picked off like that, 1 by 1, it just balances it back. OG start to get more opportunities to get more of these items up. Damage starts to go up. Shiva's coming out next for Natsumi. You know, more utility out in force, going for the full Blood Torrent. Has that Blink Dagger up. Could look for even more utility as well down the line. Maybe some more control. We've seen him go for Sight of Vice before. Irradiance wouldn't be too bad into the Marcy either. It's just a little bit slow. So there is a light here for OG. And for BetBoom, again, they have the lead. It's not massive at this point. 4K at 27 is still significant. It's just not as significant as it would have been 10 minutes ago. Very much playable for OG now. And the one thing that's
Natsumi.
missing for BetBoom is they haven't been clumping up.
There you go. Natsumi jumps in. Can he get the kill in time? He can.
Yeah,
Nice and
stuff
easy.
Like this. Like they're splitting the map. They're not committing together.
That was a mega kill streak too.
Yeah.
He gave away. That's not. Yeah, that can be a little bit dangerous when your
is.
supports get those streaks.
It is, and now it's what, 2 out of 4 acquired kills. They're halfway in. Again, lead is growing lower and lower.
Nico, they're on a GPK. Nico feeling confident now will move in, and GPK needs some help. Miero, he's not going to make it in time. They'll try to punish though Kiritic. Oh, the man Gabby as well. Man Gabby, he watches from above and jump in. Kiritic gets the BKB in time, but Yopaj, he can zip out of there. Smoke up, they know the BKB's down. They smell blood in the water here, OG. Man Gabby has blessed them, Jonathan.
And he has, oh, one more.
Jump in again, Kiritic. He's the big dog. He's the one you really want.
Oh.
And he's down. Kiritic is gone. Miero, run. Miero's not
happening?
safe. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Natsumi not going to find the Raw. And OG.
I don't know. I don't
mean,
know.
Would you look at that, Jonathan?
I mean, again, in the position you were in for BetBoom, all you had to do was wait for next Roshan, and they just couldn't. They worked the map. Yes, they're trying to be efficient, split it apart, but that's where OG can start to pick around, pick and choose these fights, look for these pickoffs. And they're in control now. 10-7 3K lead, tier 2 falls. Map control not fully equalized, let's be fair here. But just look at the beauty of that re-engage, disengage. They take that fight bot, instantly all the control in the world onto Kiritic. BKB doesn't really do much for him at the tail end of it. And you just don't have those saving options. They already blew the Golem way earlier on. They already blew Stampede as well.
Oh,
no
boy.
bailout options. And boy, oh boy, BetBoom. They've been splitting apart too much. Their strength has been in this team fight. They've just given up on that for a while.
They just lost the courier with the gem on it too. So OG's got 2 gems now. And that's just a horrible feeling. You buy out a gem and immediately get sniped. Oh, no, that's not good. That is, I actually feel kind of bad. That's not good.
And
I feel bad because it's happened to me, John. I do that all the time.
Happens to the best, as you know, as you are, Mike Phoenix. There
I
you go.
appreciate that, John. See, this is why we hired you, John. You understand me like nobody else does. Shout out to my wife. Top lane. Oh, Nico. He's going to be all right. They'll pop the Stampede to allow Karaomi a way out of it. He's fine.
But it feels so scary when you have to pop Stampede for your support now, because we've seen in a minute and a half, OG, they find stragglers.
Oh,
so
they
now
do.
you lose your escape mechanism. If Natsumi and Yopaj connect together again, or even just Force and Yopaj, like literally anyone plus Yopaj, they're just gone.
You're in deep water now. You are in deep water now. The seas are rough, Jonathan. BetBoom. I hope they've taken swimming lessons. OG, they're coming. They are coming. Yopaj is going to bait them in, force a fight, save. He's the one to get caught. GPK with the Rolling Thunder will go on to Nico. Nico's finding Natsumi. He's looking for a Raw. He finds Kiritic rather. They've got the Marcy. The Golem drop. They're going to save Kiritic. Is now Natsumi. Needs to get out of there. They'll lose Nico. Natsumi, surrounded, is going to go down. BetBoom. They'll return the favor. Not yet, they say.
No. And that's a big difference. This time they've got their entire unit together. They managed to get a good chaotic offering. They bait out that borrowed time earlier from Nico. It just melts afterwards once it fades away. And now you've got your opportunity for Roshan. And for BetBoom, it just feels like this game should be simpler. All you have to do is stick as 5. And if someone gets jumped, you have a lot of ways of bailing them out. Chaotic offering, Stampede, Shadow Word healing.
Tim's is trying to keep vision. Roshan is low. Yopaj, does he have a TP to try and steal? Doesn't seem like it. Roshan will go free to the BetBoom. Second Roshan of the game for them. Now, I'll tell you what, it was looking very scary for BetBoom after those previous engagements. But they do claw their way back now in an even game. Just a 1K advantage for them. Karaomi, or rather Kiritic, keep mixing it up. Kiritic, he's not going to get the rebound.
No.
My apologies. Sometimes, you know, my brain doesn't work, Jonathan. My apologies to Karaomi and Kiritic for constantly switching them.
Oh, you know, it's 2Ks can be confusing, right?
In fairness, nobody remembers my name. Tim's gonna get caught. GPK Nice little pick off. No follow-up. They'll just watch Tim's die. Scam? What's the idea, Mr. Skemberloo?
Just poke. You know, send a message, make them back off, test the waters. Since GPK doesn't back off, they know, it probably has backup surrounding. Yopaj is still fairly far forward here, though. And he does have a BKB at least, so he can afford to play a little bit riskier on the Storm. At the side of BetBoom, I like seeing this change, right? Like, they're just moving as a unit. If they want to control an area of the map, they will move literally everyone across the map to get that done. Nico.
Oh, Nico. Save. Such a nuisance, but a nice blink away. Kiritich chasing him down. Stampede actually popped. He couldn't believe it for a second there, Kiritich. Well, so Stampede kind of wasted. They've still got the Aegis, so chances are OG won't try to force a fight with the Stampede down.
No.
It's back to biding your time. Drag out the Aegis timer as now Kataomi. Free shard for the Warlock.
You know? Oh, he did eat his book now, by the way. Yeah, to get that level 15 talent. Get the upheaval up.
Massive, massive impact with that talent, I'll tell you.
Wow, right? What a facet.
Huge
Black
impact.
Grimoire.
Huge impact.
Oh.
Too much. That's probably how they won that last fight. What were you thinking about? He popped it. That was it. It was all over.
Got the upheaval off.
I would have been terrified if I saw him using the mid-fight. Goodness. Scam.
Oh.
BetBoom still chasing. Nice little arcane rune. Scam. Not going to get baited with it.
Oh.
Denied off by Scam. Sharpshooter is going to land though, and Kiritich is within range. Miero is too. And so Scam gets the arcane deny, but it is going to cost his own life.
Yeah, but you have to ask yourself now on BetBoom. Yes, this is the ideal way to play to not get picked off.
Yes.
Are you giving out too much ground control to the side of OG? Because Yopaj is working onto his Ags on the Storm. You've got a refresh being queued up for Natsumi.
Did you say Ags, John?
Yeah.
The blue hole.
The blue hole coming out soon for good old Yopaj, because he has to carry this game himself, as it does end up being every now and again. The side of Vice we were talking about for Nico coming next as well.
They're going. No messing around here. BetBoom. Rolling Thunder is wasted. But they've still got a Roshan banner. They've still got an Aegis up on Kiritich. They want to go. They should at least be able to secure one lane of barracks. But there is a chance of a defense. TPs are incoming. And in fact, that's going to be enough. BetBoom, they'll take a tier 3. They don't want to risk it. They will respect OG. You know, if they try hard enough, they might find Natsumi. That'd be absolutely massive if they could. But Natsumi, just playing his drums in the tree line.
Cool.
Nico.
And Nico paused. It was a good voice line. What can you say, I was happy.
Don't make me expose you, John. You send all the players your voice line so they can advertise it for you.
Hey, I sent yours as well,
Only because I asked you to.
Hey.
It's the first time you didn't. And I was like, what do you mean you didn't?
Then I did, It's like, yeah, there you go.
51 to 49%, John.
Even still, relatively. And again, the question still stands. Refresh for Natsumi, not too far off. He's just holding out for buyback as well. You've got Force again going into the side of Vice. The blue hole eventually coming out here in 700 gold. The stall tactics coming in. Look at Nico pulling back that creep wave as if we've seen a lot of Dominator players do. Look at that. Beautiful, big, beautiful creep wave. Not able to really go up on the racks.
Don't say big, beautiful, John. I get PTSD. My portfolio still hasn't recovered. Don't say those words together.
Never sell. Let them liquidate you, Mikey.
That's right.
Never sell.
As Warren Buffett would say. Scam. Gonna get caught out. We'll go down.
I wanted to raise this up a while ago. As we're just waiting for something to happen while Aegis is still running for 20 seconds.
Yes.
A pretty massive push is going to come in on mid though.
Oh, you better hold that thought, John. Hold that thought.
Jeez.
Nico, Tomato, Kiritich. He's going to jump in. Couple punches towards the racks. You're only missing Scam though. It's not exactly the biggest opening for BetBoom, and of course with the Aegis expiring, they don't see the opening. No risks necessary. It's too close of a game. One racks is not going to change the game, right?
No, not at this point. So we're starting to go into that comfort zone for OG, back into that long game average stats.
Yes.
And I wanted to say,
Our comfort zone. Our comfort zone.
Yeah, our comfort zone too.
Yeah.
You know, good way to start. We had a pretty early first half. Here we are in the second half. Who knows? Who knows how it goes?
You're all very welcome.
Yes, you're getting value. You're getting value because how much more minutes are you getting per game? It's insane value.
We might be the most valued advertising casters ever. Like, there's no way these sponsors aren't like, these guys got to cast every game. They're 2 hours every game.
Yeah, you can
One
keep
expert,
showing
they've
everything.
shown
Yeah.
like 2,000 odds now,
Yeah.
one expert.
We can keep getting records broken, debts keep popping up, you know, have that pop up.
Absolutely.
I wanted to say, you know, you said Gabby would be watching from above. I'm pretty sure he's literally watching,
From above.
and I'm wondering if we're muted.
No, Gabby doesn't mute us.
He actually
Oh,
doesn't?
Well, you know, there was that one time with Cuckoo, you know, I'm not... There was that one time, John.
True.
My favorite.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I still can't. I don't carry a gem. I don't know. It's interesting. It's different, you know? It's scary.
Wouldn't be the first time Cuckoo false promised, you know? He told me once he was going to win TI. That was funny, Cuckoo. Anyway, moving on.
There was an interesting stat show.
Oh, no, please don't get upset. I love Cuckoo. Please don't get upset.
Of course.
The Cuckoos get so upset with me.
Yeah, there was a very funny stat from the Cuckoos that came out.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was the Cuckoos, but there was a good meme. You know, Cuckoo joins, say, T1, it disappears. The team literally floats out. Cuckoo joins, Blacklist eventually disappears.
That's why they call him the Filipino Reaper, John.
The Talon's gone.
That's what they call him. The Reaper.
He's the Godfather. You mess with him, he's going to end you.
Trust me, it didn't start in Indonesia. The Reaper was here in the Philippines first. He was always there.
Oh, we love you, Cuckoo. I miss that, man.
Just don't let him choose Oracle.
Maybe someday we'll, yeah, you know, maybe we'll see the Cuckoos here someday. That would be cool. You
That's
know?
very funny, John.
And then I could bring mangoes. We'd have free mangoes here.
Do you think Gabby would say hello to me for once? You know what? If Gabby is watching, Gabby,
Yeah.
explain to your viewers, the big fans of MLP Dota. You've seen me 2-3 times now. You say hello to John. I see you. No. He looks at me. I know he sees me. And he doesn't say a word. He walks off like a cool guy. Gabby, explain to your viewers, the big fans of MLP, the guy that basically started your career, Gabby. Explain to them why you still haven't paid me the respect of coming and shaking my hand.
You're too handsome for him, you know?
I know I'm handsome,
Yeah.
John.
Yeah.
But I like Gabby.
Yeah.
I like Gabby.
Yeah.
But I can't be the first one to say hello, John. I'm older than him. It's a respect thing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You are old. You've outed yourself there,
shut up.
Mikey.
Shut up. GPK, they're going to find Skim.
In the grand scheme of things, is this over?
Jump. Oh,
Now?
Natsumi.
What is this?
He got hit by the stun. Natsumi. He's in trouble. Jump in again, Miero. What timing? Oh, with the vortex. Yopaj. Can he save him? The workhorse, it's there. Keratic is still boxing from the horse, but Miero's gone. Natsumi's down. Keratic is down a bone. Yopaj saving the day again. Someone get my man a massage.
Lord.
His back must be sore. That's why they call him the idol. That's my idol.
That's all for idols. Still chasing a little bit on to save. Not going to be able to get that chase on. But boy, oh boy, that fight could not start any worse for OG. You know, if you just lose Skem, you're like, all right,
Oh.
Skem dies again. Who cares? He's a gyrocopter support at 41 minutes
Oh.
in. Not significant. And then Natsumi jumps in without preemptively popping his BKB. Gets the roar, forced to refresh, chain stunned again. All the saves start coming, and you see that potential team fight coming out there from Bed Boom.
Oh.
Like, again, it starts, all right, Skem's dead, who cares?
Yeah.
And you're like, all right, maybe you reset, but no,
Oh,
Natsumi
what are you doing, Natsumi?
doesn't BKB, gets him whistled up, does
What are you
manage to get
doing?
control back, and then does manage to roar, but doesn't really affect anything. Then he gets
Oh,
held
what
up,
a
and
stun.
Yopaj,
Yeah,
the
no, no.
savior.
the idol.
Oh.
Yopson, as they call him these days. The two-time back-to-back.
That he is. And it still looked rough. I mean, the workhorse, you get that added attack range on melee, so you can reach out. Just not enough with how disruptive Yopaj is at that point, with how many saves are coming in. Tim's, again, it's clutching that out as well with a lot of disruptions coming out. And once more, OG dragged this game back. Back their way, 2K lead, 17-11. I'm pretty sure that good old Seb and No-Tail are having a fun time with this one.
Absolutely. Shout out to Seb. because he likes us, John. We met him. No, Tal, you've seen us many times outside. I apologize for not talking to you. So I'm starstruck. I apologize.
Yeah.
Next time, I promise.
For sure.
I mean, he's playing the game right now. No Tim is what we call him. Changes his name, of course, after winning TI twice. Yopson, Anatsumi. Anatsumi, Skeb.
Yeah, Skeb. And there's no E. Nico?
We'll figure it out, Nico.
Nikax?
We'll figure it out, Nico. Just give us a bit. The chat could probably help us with the Jerax.
Yeah,
I can't.
They'll figure it out. You guys know what you're doing. Just like OG knows.
Nerax doesn't sound nice.
No.
Nerax? No, that's not a good one. No.
Jiko?
Jika? No. No.
Jekko?
No. No. Oh, John, shut up. Shut up. It burns me too, because you made more money than me on the voice lines this year. And I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
I don't need the money.
Yeah.
But I just don't like losing, John. I just don't like losing.
The sad thing is you took my suggestion for the voice.
You sabotaged me. You literally told me what to do too.
That was like, it's like, hey, Mike, did you think of something? It's like, no. And I was like, just something you would say to your kid.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like,
thanks.
You know, hey, I couldn't think of anything too. It was my mom that came up with that.
Yeah, I was going to do something like I'm proud of you, but then I remembered they were my kids.
You know what? I'm going to save all of our work, and someday, when your kids are old enough, I'm going to show them exactly what you said.
My kids understand. They have a father that's great. They need to impress their father. It's as simple as that. They have an easy life, John. I spoil the crap out. They've got like $1 million worth of toys in there. Oh. Trust me. Oh, Natsumi. The EKB is out, Natsumi, but he's going to get bashed by Kiritich, the Abyssal Blade as well. Natsumi is down for the first life. Yopaj is here to save the day once again. They want Kiritich. Kiritich will refresh though. Trying to go for the man fight. Natsumi. He'll go for the raw round. Where's the workhorse? Not there yet, but there he is. Miero saving the day. Still Natsumi. He'll survive a little bit longer, but not for too much longer. Yopaj, meanwhile, trying to fight this one out. Miero, no, he's down. Kiritich catches him out. They've bought back. They want to try and punish, but everyone's left the building. Everyone's left. Yopaj, it's not good enough. Kiritich will even deny them with the whistle. How dare he? An OG losing a fight. Anatsumi getting caught down at the bottom lane.
This is almost the same issue we saw with Betboom when they were winning earlier on, right? Like you end up just going out in the lanes, feeling ultra confident about yourself. And the backup wasn't really there for Natsumi. They were working the map. Yopaj had to TP in. Everyone had to TP in to try to bail out their Beastmaster. And a costly mistake to just be maybe a little bit more exposed than you'd want to be on your pause 1. That's the kind of position you'd look for in your supports. Soak up that creep wave, shove it back. You stick in the jungle. You stay in that safety net. And Natsumi gets a very painful reminder as to why he probably shouldn't be doing that once more. Evening out the game once more, a little bit of a roller coaster as Betboom maintain for themselves now a 5K lead.
What's the win probability?
Oh yeah, it's a roller coaster.
Where is it?
It's up and down.
Bring the graph up, please.
There we are. 59%.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, you know what, OG? Maybe lose another fight. Maybe
53.
Don't lose the fight. Don't lose the fight. Dota Plus has no idea what it's doing.
Yeah, look at that graph. A little bit of a roller coaster ride coming out there. And quite the roller coaster for Southeast Asian fans watching at, I don't know, 10 p.m. Very good way to get the energy up. Yeah.
Oh, it is nighttime.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Good evening.
The Philippines.
Very much so. Or as our old newscasters used to say, Magandang gabi, bayan.
What is that?
I don't know if that's copyrighted.
Hey, can you
Hopefully not.
speak Filipino properly, please? Like, that's a horrible accent.
Ah, yeah. You know, when I heard RCY speaking Filipino, I thought, he just sounds like me. And I was like, this is how I sound? Oh,
it was pretty bad, ladies and gentlemen.
That's rough.
RCY. We might have to revoke the citizenship from RCY, depending on his results.
Well, he is American now, so we can't revoke that.
Well, we can always take him back, John. We can always take him back. Depends on the results for RCY. It's up to you. Ball's in your court, mate. Boom. Here we go again. Big smoke up. They want the mid lane. Nico and Tims. They are around the area. Save. He's been very good with these initiations. They do look to retreat. Tims.
Ooh.
Oh, they saw him. They saw him. What an ops place. Save. I hate these guys. This guy's hoodwink so much. I hate it. Because I can never be as good.
No.
I could never be as good.
No, it's, again, he's Oh, he's a little bit of a nerd in a very good way. No buyback for Tim's. Had to buy back to try to bail out a while ago, of course, on Natsumi. And now the mid should fall.
Heritage gonna move in. Nico, he's not gonna have it. In fact, Natsumi has jumped in as well, but Natsumi! He's down. He has buyback. He's still got his BKB as well. He's got to commit it. Nico's in trouble though. Nico's down 5 versus 3. It's not the time, Nico. Someone disconnect Nico's keyboard. Heritage. Heritage stunned up there for a second, but they're not willing to jump. In fact, they will. Yopaj, Vortex in the back. But how does he do it himself? Surely he can't. And he won't, but he's out of mana. Heritage on top. They'll get the roar out. They'll try for Heritage, but the golden drop was there. Yopaj still trying to run with GPK. He's just protecting him up. OG, they're out of gas. They need to get back to the fountain, but GPK, he's not allowing it. He'll take down Yopaj. Scammy's got a boot. And that's all she wrote. GG's called. Game 1 will go the way of Bet Boom. And OG, that there was moments. There was a moment throughout the mid-game where it looked like they were back in control. But at the end of the day, a couple of awkward deaths on their beast, and well, suddenly, Jonathan, Bet Boom, they capitalize.
Yeah, it just feels like a lot of this game 1 was down to both sides making a few mistakes. In the end, OG just makes a few more mistakes here, Mike.
Absolutely. What's not a mistake, Jonathan, though, is our panel.
Thank you very much, Mike and John. I will say that this game, at the start of it, I thought, wow, this is gonna be a quick one. But then we remembered the DP team always wins early, and then it gets a little shaky. And OG,
Just
they used that.
how we predicted.
It's just how we predicted it.
Yeah, this is the team that does one of the strongest, might be like the second strongest team, I would say, that is still left in the tournament in terms of how fast they can play. Team Liquid showing again the insane amount of speed, but in this one they started very, very quick. Like the lanes, it did go very well for them. A couple of kills that they did manage to get. Like this first rotation, especially from Warlock, so he's getting some Grimoire charges. He's actually going to get 2 out of those. Not something you would expect, but it does allow you to leave your safe laner alone, because he has his helm, which means that he's self-sustainable. Shadow Demon and Abba possess literally 0 kill threat on the hero. And this is going to be failed gank attempt coming up from OG, where they are not bringing enough numbers, not giving the respect to this Warlock, potentially rotations coming out. And again, very limited damage from this offlane duo.
Yeah, it feels like after the laning phase, BB did get a bit of overconfidence, right? Because they had, what was it, 6k gold lead, they had like 10 kills, like it was everything in their hands just to have just a clean game. But of course, they've had a shaky tournament, they've had their ups, they've had their downs, and they of course entered the mid game by, we'll get to those clips later, but yeah, it's, oh, you know what, let's get to it right now. Let's talk about GPK. Yeah, Bossman decided to make the game a little bit more interesting, right? He dies top, he then goes bottom, also then dies bottom like a couple minutes later. And these are the 2 big deaths where OG, they feel alive again. They feel like, you know what, we can't take the fight to them. So, at least for BB, great laning, questionable mid game, and then clutch return. Because like other teams, this is where they fall into OG, because they fail the mid game, and then suddenly Natsumi and Yopaj, they do everything that you ever want, right? But, you know, BB was able to stabilize. That's the critical thing. They stabilized this game.
It was very clean. Like the first 20 minutes, I don't think you can ask for anything better. We did talk about these 2 Helm of the Dominators that are going to give them a lot of speed. If you look at the minimap, like 15 to 20 minutes, all 3 lanes are kind of pushed across the river, because you have ways of pushing the waves relatively quickly with the heroes that they do have, 2 Helms as well, plus also after that, they are taking Roshan, they are taking Tormentor as well, so I don't think you can ask for a more perfect 20 minutes from that boom team.
It's just the 21st minute.
yeah, just don't look at that one. But of course, Miro has to be the stand-up player. Yeah. I feel like, of course, Centaur Aghanim's, we all know and love it nowadays. Of course, the first couple months of it being a thing, pro players were still trying to learn how to use it, but Miro, he knows exactly what he's doing. But also he's doing it with a melee hero, which is a little bit harder, because you need to be in the right place. You actually have to take him to the to kind of a melee right-clicking position as well. So between Kiritich and his Marcy with the Basher and the Daedalus, and then Miro with the Aghanim's carts, those 2, they pretty much fixed a lot of this mid-game problems that they may have suffered.
Yeah, I would imagine though both teams after a game like this, they'll, go to the drawing board, and there will be things to fix. Of course, for OG, it's a little maybe more obvious than for Baboon, but I do think it should also, like, it's fun to watch, don't get me wrong.
It is.
But it's not clean.
No.
No, it wasn't clean, but I think we need to mention some more like things about Centaur. You did talk about the Aghanim Scepter as well. I really liked his itemization throughout the whole game. We don't see the Blade Mail too much. There was a lot of uncontrollable damage as well on their side, so very good pickup coming out from him. Of course, Helmet the Dominator as your first item, then Blink and Pipe as well once he got that Pipe ready. It was very difficult for OG to take the fights. We saw a couple of engagements when they go onto GPK, even though he had like Centaur behind him with the Pipe and Warlock, they still managed to find the good kills, but this was the clutch fight. That's Aghanim Scepter pickup, that he was ready to put him in the cart, and this is the first Aegis usage, which they didn't get too much out of it, and Yopa's gonna be zipping in, immediately popping his BKB, not respecting Warlock. I think he needs to wait for it for another like good 2-3 seconds, and then you have clutch Centaur coming in with the Stampede, with the cart as well, and look at his position. Like, he's staying on top of the heroes, allowing Heritage to actually deal the damage.
Yeah, and by that time, Yopaj is already out of mana as well.
Yeah, I guess my main problem though with this clip for OG is the mid wave was already shoved in, so they kind of knew that the move was getting made, but they weren't ready. Natsumi was halfway down the lane, the other side of OG was in the top jungle. Like, when you think about late game, the importance of it, OG's positioning, they weren't always aware. They weren't ready for that explosive moment. And of course, when you look at late game, refreshers, abyssals, you are going to die in seconds. So maybe OG late game needs to be cleaned up a little bit.
It needs to be cleaned up, but I think we also want them to have maybe a little bit more of a say in what happens in the first 20 minutes, and whether they have that under control, we'll see in game number 2 after a break.
The human body was built to move.
Oh my god. Mm,
fine. Kiritich has a lot of sustain on his side, of course, with Kataomi on hand. You are seeing some of that back and forth poke, but Nico does have to be a little bit cautious.
Nico gonna be chased down. Kiritich gonna be okay. In fact, Kiritich taking a lot of damage. Tim's jumps in himself. Kiritich gonna get sniped by Nico. The Tim's jumping in. Meanwhile, Yopaj not having a good time. Horrible time. He stacks up a couple raises, but still not enough to do a GPK.
No. And it's a little bit surprising. GPK does opt for that early utility with the ice pad, so just wanting to land more hits out onto Yopaj. No steal still on the water rune, so Yopaj still has a top up, which is a saving grace here for the SF. But you are seeing that pressure amp up. I would say for OG, very cheeky on that top lane with Nico. But Nico is stuck with without regen for a little bit longer. Does ferry out a salve at the least to have some of that relief. And again, it's pretty stable lanes for OG. There's some good aggression. Tims is just constantly scouting for couriers if you can get that timing. Natsumi under some pressure down bot with the early rotation of Kataomi. Not quite enough.
Oh, bit boom. Scam. Will be targeted. Nice nightmare there on Miero, but it will be taken by Kataomi. They'll still be able to set up. And Skem gets hit by the pushback of save. No escape for Skem. And Natsumi, of course, could not help whatsoever. In fact, Natsumi needs to be quite careful they don't dive him as well. They've got a full creep wave to just chase him down if they so wish. And I love the fact BetBoom just completely bullying out the side of OG from this bottom lane, at least temporarily.
Yeah, we saw them kind of do this in game one, and for OG, it just felt like after a rough laning start, you're stuck with not much to do, with no connections, right? The DK's a much quicker core as well. Here for Natsumi, he'd want to get some like his Mask of Madness's Blink up and BKB just to join his engagement. Skem.
Skem get in trouble. GPK does so much damage. Yopaj, though, gonna move in with some raises. Tim's gonna show up as well. GPK gonna be very careful. They'll bring save into Bird. GPK gonna turn his attention onto Yopaj now, who does go down. The Jakiro is just so much sustained, apparently, as Tims will also drop. Kataomi making it just in the nick of time to save. Skem, they'll go for a run. Bushwhack not going to be on the mark this time. But BetBoom, they've already done the damage.
Yeah, they have. It's just weird timing as well for Skem to start setting up. Yeah, we're approaching the 6-minute mark. It's a little bit early to just be standing at the rune spot at that point. I believe it was half a minute early. And again, that exposure does cost them. Kataomi and the early value in Fatal Bonds, and again, maximizing Shadow Word has been doing so much work. Maybe down bot.
Miero's pretty tanky. They will stun him up, chain stun him. Miero is going to go down, but Yopaj again will lose his life in the meantime. GPK able to pick him off with the macro pyre. So you got Miero, but you're going to lose your mid SF once again. Not good news for OG.
No. And again, with that Liquid Fire, your push potential is just so high. The tower is just slowing down by a huge degree. You have so much damage that you can kind of leverage with your siege creep. That stays alive for a lot longer than you'd want it to here on the side of OG. And no one's ready to help out. We'll take a look at that replay again. Yopaj getting bullied out in the side. Just a straightforward combination of GPK, the slows, the damage. It's just an insane amount of output with that Liquid Frost up and, you know, the value point from the Ice Path to set all of that up. Just really unfortunate for Yopaj getting caught in the tree line. So you didn't have a straightforward path out of Macro Pyre. Early game, it's just way too much damage to contend with here for Yopaj. And again, it just feels like a little bit of a repeat from game one, where BetBoom has this early game control, early game tempo that they're finding for themselves. Kiritich has himself probably the freest lane of his life once more, going straight into the Radiance here on our Lifestealer with what looks to be a really good timing for it if he wants to rush it as well instead of the Armlet. And that just mitigates a lot of what you'd want to do on OG. Again, like Natsumi's not going to be able to get a lot of those hits. The evasion's going to be really annoying to contend with. You already maybe have some early damage issues here. At least Yopaj can do some damage, but the timing we're looking for now on, say, his Kaya Yasha plus maybe a Blink BKB, pretty stalled out after the start here.
Oh, Yopaj again getting bushwhacked here by save. It's going to be an amp damage rune spawning up bottom. GPK very happy to see that. Might just commit for the mid-tier 1 tower the way this game's going. They haven't found it quite yet here, BetBoom, but feels like they could take it at any moment. See if they do. Meanwhile, Kiritich, he has infiltrated the Radiant Triangle.
Good old Gore Storm. Taking Ancient early on, why not?
You love to see it. Kiritich will sneak up behind Nico. He's got help around. Both supports are there to back up Kiritich. They will start to move in, though Nico does run the right way. Can they find a bushwhack? They cannot. A little bit unfortunate. And Mancap makes his appearance once again.
Yeah, does manage to sneak around. You know, that's a lot of time wasted, at the least. GPK is clearing out the stacks, though. So, again, more wins coming out for BetBoom. The catch-up recovery farm here for Yopaj cut off. Catch-up farm for Nico as well, just gone. And BetBoom's just been so good at the first 10 minutes of the game in comparison to OG and, you know, what they've had to deal with. Their lanes had some potential. But when it comes down to these movements across the map, like say Kataomi making these early swings into
Word on the street is our trick shots are fake.
You're not
How'd
seeing
we
that
even do
same
that?
level of movement coming out from OG for the most part. Again, it's just costing them. Maybe a little bit of move onto that tier 1 with a Jakiro. Doesn't take too long. All you can do in OG, as it was in game 1,
Why do you
sit
think
back,
he
farm, try
is
and hit
working
some
so hard not to get them
spikes,
released for so many months? What do you think the real reason is?
hope for the best
It-
after that.
these
Maybe
files
start to look for pickoffs. I will say
implicate
at least for BetBoom,
billionaires and
if
friends
we
of
manage to
him,
find GPK at some
of
point,
his,
it'll
and
be
of
pretty
political
significant how much
donors
this Jakiro starts to
that
lag
he's trying to
behind
protect.
twice.
And
trying so
Epstein
hard
also
to buy
had
these
close
powers,
ties to our own
GPK.
intelligence agencies and
GPK now gonna
Israel's
have a nice
intelligence
arcane
agencies.
room
That's
for
why there's
himself.
so much
Every single power thus
effort
far
in
going
trying to
the
stop
mid-Jakiro.
this. And I do believe they'll
Don't
try to
really
stop it
think we'll be able to
somewhere
make
else.
much use of it this time anyway,
And
but
that's going to backfire on them too.
nevertheless,
So the
just not handing it
So
over to
simple.
Yopaj
Why do you think
is what
he
BetBoom really
is
want.
working?
Bright side for OG is Natsumi is having a pretty free game. At least in terms of the farm game, he's having a great old time. Whether that's going to matter, I'm not sure, because it's not like BetBoom are having a rough time either.
I ain't gonna lie, niggas be killing me with that man. Damn, you ain't gonna scrap him like a man, you gonna shoot him? Yes!
And Natsumi
What is
gonna
you talking
conk
about,
the
nigga? I
gold,
spent
and
money on this
Bushwhack
gun. Yes, I'ma
Natsumi
shoot the
not as
nigga.
tanky.
What are you talking about, nigga? I
Gets
spent
him by the
hard-earned
sharpshooter.
money on this gun, nigga. I'm not wasting my money.
Will go
I'm
down.
clapping
A
a
very
nigga.
important pick off
What are
now
you
for
talking
BetBoom.
about? Run up and get done up, nigga. Steve.
It is
Shouldn't have
fine
ran
to
in,
space
got
out
your
and
ass
say
clapped,
having
clapped
the space
down.
out for Yopaj
Niggas
if
out
he
y'all
gets
motherfucking
relief
mouth. I spent
is pretty
hard-earned
big.
money on that
SF
gun,
is going to be
nigga. Yes, I'm
big
shooting
tool
that nigga.
in
I'm
this
not about to
early
waste my money.
The DK can
What are you
always
talking
sit
about?
back and farm back relevancy as we know Natsumi can do on the hero.
They've got grip. They're going to try for Kiritich with the grip. It's going to break the gap.
No! No!
It's by a T1 tower. It's a little bit scary here. Kiritich, he could survive long enough. They are going to try though. Rage was out. It won't matter through the Fiend's grip, however. TPs are incoming into the Spear of Nico, and they've got enough. Save desperately trying to get there in time, but he could not do it.
And that evens it out a fair bit more. It has been a little bit slower for Kiritich, despite, again, finding the lane manageable enough to be left alone while Nico does his thing. They are looking for a little bit more here.
They sure are.
stop
Nico.
coming
Spear
home!
out, save now caught, and the kisses just in case. Not messing around. The GPK will make his appearance. Kataomi. He'll leave him a gift behind.
Yeah. Get a little bit of a freebie, drag some attention.
On a black man moving in neighborhood. Person had
giving
years.
Yopaj that room to actually get into that Kaya Yasha timing now and Natsumi to keep that lead going, at least relative to Kiritich. For our lifestealer, I mean, Kiritich is still making that progression to the Radiance, and I like seeing that first because, again, a Gore Storm creep with Radiance running is a massive threat. The thing is, his farm pace as well, it's a lifesteal, you know? It farms relatively okay, but not as quick as...
Okay, here we go. Oh my god, I don't know if I can survive this. Never know. Come on! Oh my, oh my. Winning again? Oh my god. Fuck that shit, bro.
and now Nico. Oh, I think it is Nico. I think it might be.
It's... I mean, yeah, Scam, not just from that Fiend script, even the Nightmare play. So the Cookie almost missed, right? Like, they managed to get the clip Cookie and then the Nightmare back to get that repositioning out as well for Natsumi to just play in that area.
Oh.
And then the grip in the back to prevent that. That's the one thing they have for wide team fights in terms of hard control. That AoE stun just never comes in. And look, the combinations don't quite land Kiritich, but they had enough. Nico in his positioning, his read on that blink to cut off that Centaur just enables everything else. Last game, Nico and Abaddon couldn't do much, but on a hero like Mars, you know, where he
Did he
can
have just
actually
about a
get plays,
12
this
round?
guy does deliver. Good old Kuya Nico.
Talk to Bet-Boom. Now, what do you think they need to do? Well, what do we need to see from Bet-Boom to have a comeback here?
They need more farm. Kiritich is just not completely set on this Lifestealer to, you know, just stand up against all of this damage coming in. Those are some crazy odds.
That's ugly.
That is some insane odds. 9.54? That's probably the most one-sided odds we've seen on a while, Mike.
I think the problem is, right, like, you know your Jakiro is slowly dropping off. And unfortunately, again, Kiritich, he's been trying to help his team, but the farm department for the Lifesteal is just not there right now. Kataomi, gonna get caught out. Nico, being very good with these spears. Looks like they'll go for maybe a T2 top tower now, OG. Never mind. Tormentor time.
I'll take the free objective first. Shard would be quite nice to have, I'd say, on Tim's if you get lucky here. A little bit more healing on that Cookie. We'll see if they get the RNG their way. And there you go. Very impactful Shard to come out. And one more BKB to play with now that Nico has his up and running. Yopaj still a ways off. For Bet-Boom, yeah, like what they have to do, get Kiritich bigger. He is their win condition, sole win condition. I mean, at some point, all right, for the Jakiro, once BKBs taper down to 6, you can always like bait out BKBs, stampede, retreat, reset, and re-engage once it fades, and then it gets really annoying to again play into GPK. It just requires a very specific style. You have to overcommit on OG. You have to bank on them to make that mistake almost. There's also other scaling potential for Jakiro. The Ags is one way to stay hyper relevant, like turning it into pure damage, somewhat piercing through debuff immunity. It's massive. Like this thing is the Ags macro power is just huge in late game hold as well.
Hello. Oh, Scam.
Oh,
Arteezy at home. Oh, no Arteezy at home.
Oh,
Cut over. They'll get it.
he was trying.
I guess we should call him Scarax. He's just doing it for the memes.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Scarax. There you go.
How about, well, what's Nico then? Nikeb?
I mean, I guess so.
Siko? Seko? That doesn't work. None of that works. You know, Skeb just works.
It does. Heritage. Still farming. Roshan, though, has begun. Natsumi getting lucky finding an app damage. Make life a lot easier for him. And of course, like we were saying last game about Bet-Boom, this is OG's game to lose.
Yes.
No two ways about that now. This is OG's game to lose.
And as I love to say, never underestimate our ability, Southeast Asia's ability to throw away a lead.
Oh, absolutely. I would never.
Never underestimate that.
Look at that, Jonathan. Win probability.
To 48%.
Бахилы не забыли надеть?
Actually, when it's even, you know, Southeast Asian fans
Решили
relax a little bit
подзаработать?
as they can.
Делай хорошее.
Arena,
Сейчас
very nice
что-нибудь
from Nico with the blink
придумаем.
away. The blink away is there, Miero. Very nice. Wasting the arena of Nico. That'll give them a little bit of leeway. A little bit of time where they can relax.
I think two things happened there. Arena came out, and the timing of that Glimmer Cape usage coming out from Save blocks enough, or just dodges enough, that he doesn't get hit by literally anything. Like, the Arena damage is not there. Glimmer Cape saves him. He gets the blink out.
Beautiful.
Very clutch timing coming out from Save.
That's why they call him Save.
Yeah. The Ultra Nerd. Very smart player.
Page, nice juke out. Is he going to be able to get out, though? Scam, he'll stay behind. He'll take it for his team. Meanwhile, Natsumi, he does find a T2 mid tower in the meantime. And Bet-Boom, you're not going to be too upset about that because there was no defending that T2 anyway. So at least you get Scam, you get a PKB forced out from Yopaj. Probably the best thing you could have asked for, apart from just the Yopaj kill.
Yeah. And it's almost reminiscent as to what OG were looking for in game one in in that
К
little rise
сожалению,
up, they had
пока
that
ничего
roller
нет.
coaster of game where you're
Зайдите
looking
позже.
for the side of OG to, well,
До
OG was looking
свидания.
for BetBoom to split up. BetBoom's kind of looking for that now from OG. If OG stream around the map, walk down lanes without caring too much, not respecting,
Мои
say, the
парни
clump up
тебя не
potential
сильно
that happens
присанули?
here from
Пока
BetBoom,
сюда
things
вели.
can get dicey very fast. But they've been a little bit more
Нет,
disciplined here.
пока
on OG.
ничего.
They haven't quite split apart just yet, or split apart
Какой
enough
деловой,
to
а?
be punished just yet.
Иди, иди.
I will say as well, like even though the damage of this Jakiro does taper off, macro fire in a high ground defense, even without the Ags, chaotic offering
Yarrow.
in a tight spot, still
Always
scary.
blink towards Scam. Scam! Oh, he's mid-animation. Mid-animation couldn't quite get there.
Чё
Very quick
нарисовался?
from Yarrow. Very clutch to get out.
Oh yeah.
Темки-то всегда
Waste of
есть.
time.
Вопрос в том,
At
кого
least
на дело
this
брать.
isn't completely cut off, so you still have this avenue here for Natsumi as he still has 2.5 minutes on that Aegis. So there's still a lot of time left to do some damage on the map. Again, for BetBoom, just not a lot of options. They can take solace in the fact that their high ground defense is insane.
От души, братан,
Yeah,
бывай.
he's been such a menace on this Bane. Good old Scam. Fiend's grip out as well. Nico is on the way. They just want a quick freebie.
Здравствуй, наемник.
Thank you very much. Your Page as well. Just trying
Нет,
to kill secure here,
сейчас не
Jonathan.
требуется.
No stealing.
That's real.
Тогда до
Yopaj, he
встречи.
goes through the gate still. They don't want this.
Kiritich, he does kill Scam. Rotations out from BetBoom, trying to find some kind of
А,
fight.
привет, брат.
At least they get a support trade. I'd say for BetBoom, any
Прости,
kill's a
брат,
good kill
сейчас
right now.
ничего нет.
Not it is. Maybe a
Ага,
little bit of
ага.
wasted time.
На связи
Yopaj gets
тогда.
a good read at. There's no way the lifesteal is there alone. And now, who's left for your high ground defense? They're going to have to wink their way back. Again, still some time on the Aegis for Natsumi. Does a little poke. A lot of damage onto that tier 3, down to just 1.6. Almost 1,000 damage in that small window here for the DK. Daedalus fully up for Natsumi as well. Damage is overwhelming if you just allow him to lay on to these heroes. And now the Blink's completed now on top of that. So easier initiations coming up. You can easily kind of even just set up for Yopaj. I think that's the key thing. Like, Spear is not the most reliable setup for a big Requiem blow-up, but Dragon Tail is. So Yopaj can start to feel a lot more confident in going in. You could sit back and farm up the Ags on Yopaj first as well. Not too far off, along with what we were seeing on Nico going for the refresh. Tim's playing Pope.
Tim's? What is this, sir? Oh, he's just got no fear apparently right now.
Bravery, Mike.
Very brave from Tim. Miro will leave. He's not risking anything right now. BetBoom, they can't afford to have just deaths for no reason.
No.
Natsumi pops a dragon form. Plenty of damage now with the Daedalus up. Straight through the tier 2 top tower. OG, of course, they're going to have their Aegis expire in about 25 seconds. So, Natsumi, it's a question of whether they want to try for this high ground. It does seem on the risky end for OG if they do. BetBoom would probably welcome it. Natsumi, he's going to move in, but will blink out. Just a bit of chip damage.
Yeah, you can see the threat to that chip. Again, a couple of right clicks, 300 HP down in that tier 3. Max value gotten from the Aegis as the map's just completely cleared out. No more tier 2s, no outer towers left for BetBoom, and a very shrunk down map for them to roam around in to try to hunt these stragglers. OG, for their part, just so much more room to go. Yopaj, 700 gold away from the Yags. Nico, just hanging on for the refresh. Kiritich has made a lot of progress since we last saw. Radiant's done, of course. Sanj and Yasha up, trying to go for a basher into the Ags. And having that infest and lower cooldown, getting into the enemies. It can be a pretty big problem if you're not careful.
This could be a problem for Kiritich. He's surrounded.
Ooh.
They know he's there too. Natsumi's waiting. Quick rage from Kiritich. My goodness, can they cancel? They can't. My goodness, that was quick.
That was very quick. That's a melee Dragon Tail as well, almost instantaneous. So props to Kiritich for getting that response out, wasting some time from OG, but it could have ended very badly as well. Yeah, one must wonder if you'd want something to go through that debuff. If Scam was just around the area, that would have been a disaster for the side of BetBoom, but fortunately not. Still,
they've got Ags up on Yopaj. They want to try and use this spike to go. BetBoom. Kiritich will hold the high ground of that die triangle right now. Scam is going to move in. Kiritich, he doesn't realize they're coming. Oh! He thought it was just Scam. And now, consolation prize. Kataomi will drop to boot. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame him. Like, Scam, he's basically been in the die triangle the whole game.
Yeah.
By himself.
I guess it's like the boy who cried wolf. Eventually, you know, the wolf shows up and he doesn't listen to the boy.
Nico. Some structures being placed by Nico. He used to work in construction.
Yeah. Zoning. Just zoning out.
Just zoning. GPK is going to successfully defend for now, but 20 seconds without the life stealer. Tims will jump in. Miero. Double hoop stop. Ice Puff out. Yopaj looking a little bit unhealthy, but GPK gets Fiend's grip. Meanwhile, Miero trying to just pick off Yopaj, but now he is the prey. Double kill for Natsumi as Kiritic, he's just respawning now, but two of his teammates are missing, and they're the important two, John.
Natsumi's still staying for a little bit longer.
Is this all in from Kiritic? No, he will retreat. Natsumi now with the Satanica. No reason to retreat from OG. At least one lane of barracks to come.
And nothing to stop this. If you don't see that opportunity to Chaotic Offering, without the Jakiro and without the Centaur, that fall-through damage just falls a little bit flat. So even without Aegis, OG, take the high ground after that opportunity. All off the back of Kiritic dying in that triangle. Not listening to the boy who cried wolf, believing Scam would just make the same mistake again. And 20-11 OG, 23k up. They could secure next Roshan as well. They can keep all of the lanes shoved in. And for the side of BetBoom, we have to see that brilliance in the high ground defense, right? Like, you have to see the big fatal bonds plus macro pyre, some good stuns from Miero, as Natsumi's just farming up the storm, a minute 10 faster than the previous timing on the Satanic. So having himself a very, very free game. And you know, he needs to finish that tournament. All right, Natsumi.
Don't torment us, Natsumi.
Calm down.
Skem with my personal absolute hated shards.
I was seeing you decide whether or not to praise it sarcastically or just say it's
shard.
Bad.
Such a stupid shard. AoE brain sap. But by the way, we're going to take 30% off the values. Kai, it's too broke. Now, God forbid Bane gets anything.
No.
Oh.
He is annoying, to be fair.
Oh, shut
you know.
No, he's not.
He is kind of.
That's kind of his. Here we go. Beppu. 5-man smoke. Roshan up in 40 seconds. This will be a huge fight for Beppu. The game-changing fight, if they can win this one. This is what they need. A fight into Roshan. Miero, he sees a big target. It's Natsumi. They jump in. Natsumi saved by the cookie for now. Meanwhile, Nico, he jumps to the back with the arena. It's a big one. Yopaj with the Requiem. 2 are down. Make that 3. Miero's gone. And Kiritic. No stun. But they've got the 4. GPK is gone. How do you defend as Beppu? It's just 1 versus 5. They've got 2 buybacks in the supports, but we saw this earlier. It's Kiritic and 2 supports.
It's not enough. They need GPK or they need Miero. Ideally, GPK, but you need that macro fire. You need damage. The Jakir is going to provide that for you. These racks is just melt with the output.
GG! GG! We are getting a game number 3 of this round 1 of playoffs between OG and BetBoom. And I'll be frank with you, John, I'd have it no other way. 2 fantastic teams with 3 games. You can consider me very happy.
That you can, and you know, there were some question marks over GPK going for that Jakiro mid and the implications of it. BetBoom needed to play faster around it. They get that same focus on the side lanes, but this time it doesn't die out as much and GPK just doesn't stop mid hard enough.
No, absolutely not. We'll go back to our panel, see what they have to say about this game.
I think we have to say quite a bit about this game. But I also think that the faces of BB Team right there, that says a lot as well.
I'll start by saying I'm a little worried for Aramin. All right, he's the Jakiro guy. You know, he's the one who loves it. He's clearly come into this team, a team that lacked creativity, played by the book. He went to them, hey guys, let's try Jakiro mid. I promise you what, they probably scrimmed it pretty much beautifully, and now they're into a game 3. Yeah.
Early game looked good.
Yeah,
it looked
again,
great.
yeah.
There's gonna be a couple of clips where Jakiro is doing insanely well, even though he goes to melee range. It feels like the damage output from this hero at the early stages of the game is just insane, and also him putting an early point in Ice Bath allows them to get some more kills as well. This is gonna be 2 kills. Yopaj has been on the receiving end first 10-15 minutes. This is basically a solo kill coming out from GPK, even though the 2 supports are there.
Look at
he's just melting.
Why is
There was like one right click from
Yeah.
Katomi. He tried to kill steal that, and then 9 minutes you have Jakiro invading enemy triangle and stealing their stack. I don't think you can ask for a better start.
And that's the sad thing. I love Jakiro core in certain games. Like what it brings, you take the first tower, mid tower, 4-minute 10, you take the stacks like we see, but unfortunately things like this happen where it just takes one bad team fight, a mirror death, then Lifestealer TP's in, he then dies, Jakiro gets hit by a sleep, he then dies. Like
How
these
do
are the moments where
I have
it's just too
to
volatile
pull down
to
the
be
fucking
consistently
visor?
competitively viable.
And then the hero just
Receive inside, change
Falls off
communication.
And more, yeah.
into the water and then
Put the
sinks like a
helmet,
brick.
tactical
Yeah,
device,
it's like the
H.
bottom of the
This is the
French
big
league,
fight.
yeah.
Like the really nice cookie into Nightmare, so he caught him right there, and then Blink Dagger on Mars, catching the 3 of them. I don't think you can ask for anything better than this, because he goes in, Warlock Golem is slightly late. I don't think it changes much.
But I think, at least from what we're seeing so far, is OG understood the lack of damage they had. They kind of conceded some early map. They didn't overreact to the Jakiro. Sure, they may have died to him a couple of times, but they waited for the Yashakaya, for the Shadow Fiend, the Bane to be ready. Like, they took the critical fights they needed, and then they went, you know what, it's our time. And honestly, Skem, 0-6-17 on the Bane, multiple Nightmare setups, of course, Force on the Mars. It's a disciplined game.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, I'm a little surprised we're
Multiple
not
nightmare
seeing
setup,
more of a
of
Mars
course,
after
Force on the Mars.
Centaur is getting
It's
picked.
a
Like, if we
disciplined
see
game.
how effective it is in that previous fight shown,
Yeah.
he can't use Stampede. He's basically
Oh,
left
okay,
alone. And
fun
then
again.
he
We
uses
fun
Stampede
again.
for himself
Yo,
to
let me get
die in the end.
to get into that. I am.
Also
Fun
much
again.
more
We fun again.
in.
Yo.
Timmy, he's the standout player for this match.
It was a totally different guy. I don't know what. Fuck. Hmm.
Wells, the great, she had her father, Pat Summerall, the great announcer, football. He was a great football player, became an even greater, the voice of the NFL, and he was supposed to be a tough cookie, and I believe it 100%. Most
Pa! Pa! Pa!
Niggas out here snitching, they with the rat pack. Hit them with the chopper, that's the rat trap. Find them in that trash bag off the interstate. House full of these niggas out here snitching, they with the rat pack. Hit them.
Where's the meme? But that's a good question. Let's go to that.
What'd you say?
I said you gotta go.
Who are you?
You gotta go. The boss said you have to go. Come on.
Who are you? Allied Universal?
Yes.
And your name?
Come on.
Come on, what?
So you one of them.
Why are you saying I'm one of them?
I'm one of them. I wanted to be like recording it. I be watching a lot of videos. I see this, but you making people feel real uncomfortable.
I'm gonna give you all contact information.
Okay.
Yeah, so who's the boss that says I have to go? That's one way to come up to somebody, I guess. Just come up to them and say, you gotta go. Why is that? Oh no, why is there a camera? There's a camera over there in the corner.
That's for security. Are you security?
Oh, so it's for security. So if it's for security, it's okay.
Are you security?
Yeah. It's kind of nice. Okay. Why the fuck you pick that shit? I guess. Shit. Good.
Your turn to pick.
Yeah. I still believe in this guy. I still believe in him. I still believe in this hero. Okay, we'll be. But okay. Okay. Fuck!
Yeah. Oh my God. What the fuck you talking about, man? I used to get all the fat bitches. What you talking about, man? Mom, you still look the same. You still look good. Yeah. Oh my God. What the fuck you talking about, man? I used to get all the fat bitches. What you talking about, man?
What kind of water is called thick? Regular, sparkling, thick. Meat map.
With pleasure.
Welcome, meat map.
Prepare for battle.
Yo.
As it pleases me.
Next.
Absolutely. Indeed.
Oh.
I see. Interesting. 30 seconds to battle. What's over there? Excellent idea. Indeed. I agree. Let's all remember to have fun. I understand. what a test this shall be. Absolutely.
Bro, zero hook? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
With pleasure.
Please budge.
Very good.
What the fuck?
Such fascinating images. Yes. I'm under attack. Curious. Interesting. What's over there? What's over there? If it pleases. Interesting.
I don't think you're gonna buy fucking. Oh my god, he saw that shit.
What's over there? Such fascinating. Very good.
Why not? What the fuck?
With pleasure. Too bad. In, up, and down. Absolutely. I understand.
Buy some fucking.
Yes. With pleasure. Yes. I see. Excellent idea. Absolutely. Curious.
Damn.
Interesting. Indeed. Interesting. Curious. What's over there? I'm under attack. Very good.
Ah!
Yes. With pleasure.
Puck out!
Such fascinating images. Indeed. I agree. Apply yourself as it pleases me. With pleasure. Interesting. Absolutely. Excellent idea.
Absolutely. Anti-mage, you're inside. You're not half bad. Yes. I understand. Indeed. I'm looking forward to... What's over there? I'll take that. Where's your guarantee? I see. Interesting. Absolutely. I see. Absolutely. Yes. Fresh okay. Interesting. Murder spree. What's over there? Try me now. Indeed. With pleasure. Denied. You're losing lots of blood. Denied. I'm under attack. What's I hope you're proud of yourself. As it pleases me. Very good. With pleasure. I agree.
Myself.
Curious.
Bro, who keeps buying fucking...
This gives me an idea.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I understand.
Dire structures are fortified.
Yes. Excellent idea. Eat dirt. Such fascinating images. What's over there? Begin.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Absolutely.
I hate to nag, but watch out.
I with pleasure. Attack. Attack. With pleasure. Yes. Indeed. Such fascinating images. I understand.
Unstoppable.
Curious. fallen. In your face!
Ah, my saucer. There are none who cannot be mimicked. Interesting.
That blood won't come off.
Absolutely. Excellent idea. I almost feel bad. The sauce up, my God!
More criminal.
Very good. What's over there? Behold! Oh. Is it please?
Double kill.
Absolutely. Indeed. Much better. Yes.
Serial killer.
The real killer.
With pleasure.
Oh,
Interesting.
oh.
I see. A small wage. Such fascinating images. Let's go. Behold. With pleasure. Yes. Absolutely.
Radiant structures are fortified. Tower is fallen.
Is it please? Excellent idea. I understand.
Regeneration.
Very good.
It's genocide.
Now, it matters not to me.
What's over there? Indeed. Interesting.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
What's over there? Very good.
I'm starting to think this was premeditated. Great teamwork, you vicious
I
thugs.
agree. Indeed. I see.
Actions are without
Absolutely.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Such fascinating
What do the
images.
for you?
What's over there? Interesting.
make us. Interesting.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
With pleasure. What's over there? Absolutely.
Titties, titties.
With pleasure.
Ay!
I understand.
Dire structures are fortified.
Curious. As it pleases me. I see.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
Absolutely. With pleasure. Interesting. Indeed. He's mine. I'm looking forward to this. What's over there? Excellent idea.
The shadow of my former self.
Absolutely. What's over there? Yes. Very good. Such fascinating. Interesting. Indeed. Yes. With pleasure. Interesting. Absolutely. What's over there? Absolutely. That should take the edge off. Such fascinating images. I understand. Interesting. Excellent idea. It's over there. as I bend down. Suffer.
I'm going to be sick. Double kill.
As it pleases. I see. Bring it on. Discover power. With pleasure. Yes. Very good. I agree. It will be forgotten tomorrow. With pleasure. Yes. What's over there? As it pleases me. Yes.
500 more, 500 more, please.
What's over there? I understand. Interesting. Very good. Excellent idea. Indeed. Interesting. Absolutely.
Invisibility.
I see. Fascinating. I agree. Absolutely. Such fascinating images. Indeed.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Curious. With pleasure. Let's go. Yes. Interesting. With pleasure. Interesting. Yes. What's over there? I understand. I'm under attack. How does this one work?
Godlike. I'm starting to think this was done.
Absolutely.
Never let me hear the end of it, will you, Jackson?
With pleasure. Dire structures are fortified.
What's over there? I see. Apply yourself. This will be fun. Excellent idea. Very good. As it pleases me. Yes. Such fascinating energies. Indeed. Indeed. I agree.
Murder spree.
Fascinating energy.
Courier
I understand. I see.
with pleasure.
Indeed. Interesting. Yes.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's courier has been killed.
Yes. As it pleases.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Begin.
Dire structures are fortified.
Excellent idea. I agree. That's even better.
Islands! Falcons Islands!
What's over there?
You vicious thugs.
Excellent idea. Prepare to be tested.
Your top tower is under attack.
Indeed. Such fascinating energies. Absolutely. As it pleases me. I agree. With pleasure. Interesting. Very good. Yes.
Dire structures are fortified.
Spree. Double kill.
I understand.
Dominating. Triple homicide.
What's over there? Curious. With pleasure. Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely.
Who's laughing now?
Indeed. I understand.
Oh, my hand. I don't know.
With pleasure. What's over there? Exotic. Excellent idea.
Radiant structures are fortified. Regeneration. The enemy's middle tower has fallen. The enemy's bottom tower has fallen. How do you like us now? The enemy's middle tower has fallen. The enemy's bottom barracks have fallen.
Lost asunder. Break it off. Suffer my sorcery.
Victory!
What's this?